Nissan. Hi, I'm Starkey from Driftworks.com. So this is part 3 of... What are you mouthing?
Because you've said it so many times, I know what you're going to say now.
So this is part 3 of my Nissan S15 rebuild. So in the previous videos we saw me taking it out of the car with Jay in this unit.
At Christmas.
At Christmas, I was very festive. I'm still even plumper now. And then part 2, we went to Richter's Racing over in Worcestershire, and we tore apart my SR20 to see what kind of damage there was. Regrettably, there was quite a bit of damage, and as you'll see, I've had to do quite a lot of engine work. So this is my S15. It's a 2001 in yellow. It was an NA Auto. I then bought an S14 to do all the transmission change, and there we are. So, as I'm sure you've seen, parked, abandoned in a lot of Phil's videos, it has looked very sad and sorry for itself.
I mean, even my car's joined it now.
You joined the pit of shame.
I pretty much have. I need to
check out videos of Jay's Mustang on the channel as well.
Well, here we are then.
The sea of disappointing
shiny
Nissans.
New engine parts.
Shiny Nissans. So should we start at the top, the head?
Yeah.
So this is a
replacement.
I say brand new, yeah. It's a replacement head. So Dave Yandall, check him out. He's probably one of the best SR20 engine builders in the country, and he's done all of the machine work on the car. We took it down to him, me and Martin, instantly looked at the head and said, that's scrape. Scrape. That's scrap, sack it off. And what actually happened is the previous head had been decked twice before and it was warped. Nothing more could be done, so I've had to buy a whole new head.
A new second-hand replacement head, yeah.
Standard replacement, because I'm not doing cams, I don't need to do the valve train, none of that needs to change. I'm not doing that now, it's just going to be a fresh rebuild. So a stock head will be perfectly fine for what I'm aiming for, and it's been completely skimmed. When Martin rebuilds the engine, he is going to lap the valves in and do all that sort of work to make sure it's good and correct.
What are the nice parts have you got anyway, Rich? What are the exciting parts? These are the exciting parts.
These are the expensive and exciting. So these are my Manly rods, yeah. Supplied by Jeddy Garage, also in the UK, check them out. I figured I don't need it, but whilst the engine's apart, actually...
What are these Scottish people all shouting about there? Where, Scotland?
Good sirs, can you please keep the noise down?
Are you drunk?
No.
Are you drunk Scottish people shouting?
We're trying to do an informative video on Nissans.
Then why are you there?
Because I'm holding the piston.
If you want an informative video on Nissans, go speak to the man who's putting the engine together. He'll tell you a bit more.
Ooh. I am shocked and offended.
Back to where we were.
These are my lovely new forged rods. They're all numbered, they're all marked.
Dave's weighed them as well.
Yeah,
both ends, little and big end, have been weighed, balanced.
Which is very important.
For that 6,000 RPM that you're going to be running, I'm sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I just thought I could have got away with just replacing these with stock items, or even probably using my old ones. But I'm taking the engine apart.
Yeah, if you're going to do it once.
Do it once.
And you did price up standard pistons, didn't you? And they're not particularly cheap from Nissan.
Not oversized. Not worth it at all, really. But it's a false economy. If you're doing this on a budget, and then by all means do it. But it's still here since Christmas. I got new pistons.
Carrillos
CP.
Yeah.
Some oink has wrote #gutless.
Well, I left you a note for when you were building the engine. You never noticed.
Didn't
I only
notice.
just showed you now, and it's about 6 months since you've had these.
And you've bought a Renault since, so...
Oh, let's not talk about
that's
that.
gutless. So anyway, so they're... so these are 86.5 mils,
Yeah.
so...
0.5 mil
oversized. Basically, I'd, among various things, washed the bores, and there was quite a lot of damage on the bore itself, and a hone wouldn't have been enough. So we have had to oversize it slightly. But again, they're readily available, like, why not? And again, new rings. So that was the big reason why I had issues, because my rings had gone.
Well, get it mapped this time and don't ruin it again.
I am getting it mapped. Some of the issue that I had is I live 4 miles away, by the time it's got here, it's still cold.
Well, and the fact that it just gets moved around the workshop and doesn't. Stupid Scottish people and compressors. Right, back to where we were before the compressor. So
yeah, so because of the ball wash, the ringland's gone, everything else, had to get the main block bored out the extra little bit to take advantage of the new pistons. This has been acided, completely cleaned, like all the core plugs have been taken out. Done a really good job. Oh. I would expect nothing less.
No, he has a good reputation.
Really good reputation. There was a few other like little bits that we found, like one of the oil breathers that went into the turbo. Like you could pull it out with your hands.
Oh yeah, it wasn't attached to the block.
Wasn't attached to the block. This is now attached.
Well,
will be. And like he's cleaned all the cam girdles and everything else.
So again, lovely job. Little bits for Martin.
SR bits and
new core plugs.
New core plugs for the 2J as well, because he's done our work on the 2J R32.
And just about everybody else who's into drifting.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Now. Phil needs a new engine in that, so.
Yeah.
Moving down.
We've got
because of the damage, like as you would have seen in the previous videos, we did find some unknown particle, let's say, in the engine, some metal. Bits of metal.
Yeah, you did, didn't you, in the oil strainer?
Yeah, in the spaceship.
Yeah.
So the crank had some marks on, and Martin originally thought that'd be fine with a slight polish. It was worse than that, and it actually needed to be ground.
Right.
Now, a lot of people on the internet will say you can't grind SR20 cams.
Cranks.
It looks like a cam.
It's a big cam.
Yeah. Some people on the internet will say you can't grind SR20 cranks. Dave has done, he reckons, over 100 of them, including like high-powered builds. Regrinds them all the time. Promised me it's not going to be an issue, so take it up with him.
Yeah,
he's the man.
We don't know this. This is not our specialty.
No. So again, all done.
You got to trust the man, haven't you?
100%. All in tolerance, and again, it matches up with everything else.
Yeah.
With Dave does everything in house, so I took the whole thing to him, and he can do it all.
He's spec'd the bearings, hasn't he?
He's spec'd the bearing.
Yeah.
He's done it all. Now I could have taken the head to one person, taken the block to someone else, and come to put them together and go like, oh, yeah, everything's out of spec. And now
it's a case of just bolting it together at this point.
100%, which is why I'm going to win the race.
New ACL oil pump.
Yeah, new ACL oil pump. Again, you need to. It's one of the worst things. These fail. Bits can fly off into the engine.
There's no point reusing your second-hand one at this point, Rich. When you're this far in.
Exactly. Like just it all adds to the bill.
It's the dangerous game of, well, I've done that bit. I just need to spend another 100 quid on this and another 100 quid on this, and then before you know it, you spent another grand. But you know.
But the thing is, it's going to be right. In theory, touching all the wood is bulletproof. And what I want out of this car is reliability.
Well, you're not going to go for big power, right?
I'm not going for big power. And finally, we've just got all new ACL bearing, flush washers, and lots of other
main
bits.
Caps in the box.
Main caps, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
I've got an engine.
I can't argue with an SR at 350 horsepower.
No,
like it'll do it all day long.
The problem that I've got, I'm surrounded by idiots who want to run 1,000 brake in a Mustang, or 1,000 brake in a Pajero, or 550
yeah, but
brake
it's
in an
easy
SR.
with an LS. Yeah, you want 550 horsepower in an SR, you better get used to rebuilding. It's as simple as that. I mean, SR enthusiast Dan Joyce is outside at the moment living the Renault life and taking apart a van, but he'll tell you the same as anybody else.
I have no interest in drifting, like in doing drifting in my automobile.
Yeah.
I'm never going to track it because I've got the Volvo for that if I want to do a track day.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to drive somewhere, enjoy it, and not stress about it.
And if you accelerate, put a grin on your face, which 350 horsepower will do.
And I mean, we joke like how bad the engine was. Like in theory, it's what 240 from stock with a Horsham Stage 1A chip in.
Is that a thing? Is it?
Probably. So whatever. Let's say it's 250.
Yeah.
Actually, with the engine itself and the condition it is,
with a bit of compression now.
But before, like the compression was just below 100. Equal across the low compression across the range. The turbo, which I've sent off to Universal Turbo, all the seals were shot.
Yeah.
What was it even making 200 horsepower?
Maybe not.
So this is some of the issue that I've got at the moment. It's like I'm spending all this money getting the engine built. It's going to be a good block. It's going to be strong, reliable. What turbo should I run? Should I be going
I'd be going with the 2871 or whatever the latest.
Yeah, latest
again,
more
version of
money.
that is.
My concern is I want it to be reliable. So if I start pushing 400 brake, which is achievable.
But you don't run it to 400 horsepower, do you?
No, I don't.
And then you keep a gearbox that works.
Yeah, that's the issue. I could chase the numbers because I've got
and then
the
you
bits
need
to do it.
the GTR shafts, the
GTR
GTR gear.
shaft, the gearbox, the clutch.
It's like there's a limit, and you just have to
I'm not
live
Phil
within
Morrison.
that. No, I mean I was just thinking back years ago when he had his old S14, like 2003-4. He ran that at like 370, 400 horsepower for years.
Yep.
Like with the only thing we ever did was broke a rocker arm, and we changed the engine because thought it was blown up, but it was only a rocker arm. You know that. Well, I mean, we were young, we didn't know any better.
But this is the predicament I'm in, and again, it's just surrounded by. If I wasn't surrounded by this, and I was doing it on a budget and a time restraint, I'll just smash it in. But because I can sit back and think, read on the internet, which is terrible because everyone's got their own opinion.
Well, yeah, you can't.
And you speak to like Craig says, just get the stock S15 ball bearing one rebuilt. Dan Joyce says I should buy a Chinese one. Like someone else says I'll buy this.
I mean, if it was me, I'd just get, for what it costs, get the 2871 or get your core rebuilt to that.
Yeah.
And that's it. You don't need any more.
Don't need any more. And ultimately, reliability. That's all I want.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't even need a bar boost to do 300.
Bar boost would be more than, I would like more than a bar boost.
Yeah, but you won't need it.
I would like it.
Well, then you're going to blow your gearbox up.
No, you would handle a bar boost. The other thing that's happening with this, well, the combined effort, I'm, like I said, currently running a stage 1A horsemanship. I have got Power FC, D-Detro, so map sensor, lose the math, and I can actually get it mapped. We should make it more reliable as well, because running all this and not getting it mapped again would
You're
be
just
stupid.
going to ruin the bores again.
Yeah, ruin the balls, and it's
Have you got bigger injectors for it going in?
I'm going to put 740s in.
Right.
Figured oversize the injectors now and get it mapped sensibly as opposed to getting. But yeah, it's a choice of 555s, Nismos, is it 550s?
550s, I suppose
Whatever.
they are, aren't they?
Yeah, or 740s.
Yeah.
Actually,
And they're similar money.
Same money, just buy
yeah.
the 740s.
And I'm sure it'll idle on 740s just fine.
Probably. I've already got a Volvo 255 fuel pump in, so I don't need that.
Yeah.
I've got everything else I need. It's just.
Have you got the what's it? Turbo Smart Fuel Pressure Regulator available from Driftworks.com?
Available from Driftworks. No, but apparently I don't need it. Shouldn't need it.
Okay. Available from Driftworks.com.
It is available, but the stock one should be fine.
Internal wastegate.
Internal wastegate, so I don't need that.
Blow off valve.
Don't
no.
run one.
No.
So it's but again, we're talking about all these little things, and like if I do need a fuel pressure regulator, that's 120 quid here,
Yeah.
or probably more than that, 100, 200 quid.
I don't know.
If you're building your 2000 fuel horsepower system.
Yeah. It wasn't that expensive, to be fair, of all the things I've bought.
But again, it's just little bits.
Yeah, it's 200 quid here and 200 quid there, and it adds up
and
quite
adds
fast.
up. And I mean, ultimately, I am in a race with Craig. I mean,
let's face it,
I've won the race.
his chassis is back, his car is in as many pieces as you can get a car.
Yeah.
And his engine's not here yet?
No, apparently it's in the country in a massive 2.5 metre box.
Right.
I'm again the royal eye. I'm taking this to Martin now.
Tonight, yeah.
He's going to have the bottom end rebuilt by the weekend. Then just got to lap the heads and do the other bits.
You've got a new head gasket for summer, haven't you? Like, what have you bought?
Mr. Ruding, 2 mil, I think it is.
Right. Steel one, MLS.
Yeah, steel one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm literally bolting the engine and I took out. I haven't changed like the manifold setup, so I'm not having to build downpipes or elbows or.
No, that's the other thing with the turbo. It's getting a standard replacement turbo, isn't it? It just bolts on.
Yeah.
Uses standard intake pipe, standard intercooler pipes.
Yeah.
You know, that was the beauty of the 2871 RS or whatever it was called. It was direct fitment to a S-body Nissan.
That's probably what I need.
That's what I'd buy.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it? 500-600 quid extra now?
Yeah, it'll work out about 800-900 quid to get 2871 on top of mine.
Yeah.
But future proof.
Well, it'll do what you need it to and more. To be fair to you, you're never going to want more power than this.
I'm never going to. But like you've said with yours, we've lost the summer.
Yeah. So
what am I rushing for?
There's no rush
we're
now.
Still paying road tax.
Yeah, I need to cancel mine as well.
So we're still paying.
I've been paying road tax for 3 months for no reason. That's like 75 quid.
Yeah.
It's 25 quid a month, Rich.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Have that. Thanks, Boris.
Think of all the 7-day competitions we could have won. We could have all been driving Lamborghinis.
Like Gaz and Mitter. Well, you have to win. You have to enter to win.
You do. That's half the battle.
Yeah.
But no, it's a competition-ish. Like,
it's not that serious, in all honesty.
No,
like no one cares, but
the internet might care.
Well, we don't.
Craig. It's not a fair competition. If this was Craig, it would be done by now.
Well, yeah, but you know,
it's not. Anyway, we're waffling.
Yeah.
So a very small update on my SR20.
So you're going to take the camera with you to Martin's, or give Martin a camera, or? He's got a camera.
He's got a camera. Martin's capable of filming.
A little
video. So yeah, I think that ends this part 3. Just a waffle on everything we've got. Next part will be.
Well, no, it won't. It'll be an engine. You're going to film it being put together.
Film it being put together.
Yeah, that'll be the next part, and then we'll get it back here. Or you're going to take the car to Martin's, aren't you?
Take the car to Martin's, and then,
yeah. So it's, Martin's probably.
Progress is being made, people.
This is it. I mean, you did say it'd be done by the 1st of July, and now we're on the 20th. But you know, whatever.
Look how quick the months are going.
I know.
Tell me more about your car.
Mine's waiting for a cross member now.
Yeah, lovely. All bits.
Anyway.
Thank you for watching. Check out driftworks.com. Check out the Driftworks Shop channel as well for more videos of me unboxing product videos.
Just what everyone wanted.
Everyone loves me, it's fine. But no, so we've set up this Driftworks Shop channel to do product videos, so anyone that goes on the Driftworks site can see like an unboxing video, see exactly what they're getting inside their kit. So whether they're buying HSDs or arms or steering wheels or wheels, because I do love a good wheel, all on the Driftworks Shop YouTube channel. Buy some merchandise, stay tuned for new merch landing soon. And yeah, watch everyone else's videos. Be nice, because I'm sure I'll be destroyed in the comment section regardless.
Be nice to Rich.
Be nice. I can't help I'm fat.
Well, you can.
I mean, I can, but I choose
that's one thing you can help. But
my hair's growing back, so.
But you know, you need to. You know, you'll learn about cars, and everything will be all right.
All these couch people sat there watching me struggle on. You own a Nissan, and you will end up as fat as me because you stress eat. That's what
I've been doing that the last few weeks. To be fair,
it's miserable.
I've been on the biscuits, but no. Shiny parts, make an engine, fire it up, see you later.
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.